Susie Kerr-Wright, also known as the Cosmic Cupcake, with this week's astro forecast for you. We start off with our void of course moons, and this is for November 9th through the 16th, by the way. Void of course moons start Friday at 11:27 a.m. to 3:10 p.m. It'll be void, and then it's going to jump into Gemini. Sunday at 10:42 p.m. to 2:19 a.m. the moon will be void, and then it's going to move into moody Cancer. And then finally Tuesday at 2:22 a.m. to 11:17 a.m. the moon will be void, and then it's going to move into lively Leo. Yay! Thursday is this month's full moon, and it's in Taurus. Now, full moons are always a great time for conclusion and review, and looking forward to the next phase, what you're going to create in the next phase, releasing anything that didn't work in the last phase. So this, coupled with the fact that it's on the Taurus-Scorpio axis, which those are both fixed signs, brings, according to the Daily Planetary Guide, they call it the most creative full moon, and one that'll bring long-lasting effects. So Scorpio really reaches into the depths of the soul, and Taurus creates the tangible and the material. So besides this, Neptune, the planet of illusion, spirituality, and confusion, is going to finally stop its retrograde motion and move forward, heading back into Pisces. And it won't get into Pisces for a little bit, but at least it will have some forward motion. Yay! So right now, a little drifty, confusing time, very, very confusing. And these last few months have been there may have been some things that have been kind of put on hold, or things that left you hanging back about 5 months ago that may finally come to some sort of conclusion. So this is going to clear out anything that stalled back then. And so any relationships, though, that are barely hanging on, that have really, really on the ragged edge back then, will likely get the heave-ho, or it could, like as I said, bring the return of someone that you thought you might not ever see again. So Chiron, the wounded healer, is also playing a game this week. He is moving forward after his period of retrograde. So as you, it's a little windy out here. As you heave-ho the people, places, and things that are most important to you, you can finally begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel of where are you going in life. This is all coming together now, guys. Here we go. So Mars's entry into Virgo is just the right thing to throw into that mix too. I love that, because this is, Virgo doesn't like any unnecessary baggage. So it's a great energy to really organize your thoughts and clean your slates. So instead of sign by sign this week, I want to talk about something that everyone keeps asking me about, and that's the 11-11-11. Yes, George M. Barnard. I found some information about him on atlasbooks.com. He says about that all over the world, people are noticing the 11-11 phenomenon. And they see it on their watches, clocks, microwave ovens, computers, whatever. And it's meaningful, and people know that it's meaningful, but there are dozens of theories about it. So since about 1962, he's been experimenting and kind of theorizing the different things about it. And there's a lot of information on that website about what it means. But he was saying that he regularly spotted those numbers, and generally seeing those numbers in multiple times, he would inexplicably know what was going to happen in the days that followed. So there is some magic and meaning to it. What does it mean? Well, basically, it's a wake-up call, and it's a wake-up to what you really are. He says it's he says you're not some accident of animal evolution, but a spiritual being that needs to pay attention to its own spiritual evolution. So astrologically, on 11-11-11, we have a lovely Mercury-Venus conjunction in Sagittarius. And remember, Sag is higher consciousness. So this is really a global shift for all signs and everyone on our planet. Our stellar day is going to be Friday. It's the perfect cocktail of aspects to really stop, review, connect, and relax, and see what happens when you quiet your mind, even just for a few minutes. I know that's really hard. Amazing insights and intuition can rule this day and going forward as well. So I hope you'll all find it enlightening and magical. And also coming up, spoiler alert, we've talked about this. I've been warning you guys for a few weeks. Mercury gets ready to retrograde on the 23rd. We'll have more on that next week. But just be prepared for, some, as I said, with Neptune going direct, Chiron, all these different things happening right now. It may be a little bit kind of confusing. So just kind of go with the flow and don't take anything too seriously right now. If you would like to know how the planetary shifts impact you personally, you can visit my website at www.astrogirl12.com. And no blog talk show this week, guys. I will be, I'm one of the guest speakers at something called Spirit Fest, which is a big empowering retreat that's going on here in the Tennessee area. And there's still tickets available if you want to go. It's at spiritfesttn.com is what it is. So you can look that up and join us if you want. I will be speaking about clearing limiting beliefs. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a wonderful weekend in the woods, nice and peaceful, and all of the good things that 11-11-11 is urging us to pay attention to. So that's all I got for you this week. And from the Cosmic Cupcake, Susie Kerr-Wright, here's wishing you all a sweet and delicious and magical week. Bye.